Good morning and greetings from Anchorage, Alaska. My name is Shirley Holloway, and I have the privilege of serving as president of the National Board of NAMI. I'd like to welcome you to today's NAMI Walks Your Way and express my gratitude for how you come together for our United Day of Hope. Our unity is what gives us strength. It's what helps us see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it gives us the courage to walk toward it, no matter the odds. Take our rallying cry, for example. Mental health for all is more than a slogan. It is an imperative on behalf of so many people who struggle unnecessarily for the lack of it. Getting them care, awareness, education, and support is our collective responsibility. I am so proud to be a part of the awesome work you do every day to meet the needs of those living with mental illness, their families, friends, loved ones, and your communities. I am so proud to walk virtually beside you. It's now my honor to introduce to you our Chief Executive Officer, Dan Gillison.
Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be with you. I'm on my porch, and you're going to hear a bit of traffic in the background. Thank you, Shirley. Welcome to NAMI Walks Your Way, a United Day of Hope. Last year, we had our first virtual walk, and we were heartened by the amazing turnout. As we are finally seeing some light at the end of the tunnel, the mental health crisis, which was already in a critical stage before the pandemic, is continuing to grow every day, especially among youth and young adults. Through the accomplishments of the NAMI in your neighborhood and the NAMIs across the country, we are committed to keeping pace, and we will, with the increasing need in your community and across the country. The past year has exposed so many uncertainties, but in our NAMI community, one thing that has never changed: your heartfelt commitment to mental health for all. And that's what makes this day so special. I know we all consider ourselves lucky because with every step we take together, we are united for a common cause: to promote awareness, raise funds, and build community. Before we get started, I want to express a sincere thank you to the staff, volunteers, and supporters of NAMI state organizations and NAMI affiliates who make this day happen and exceed all of our expectations. If you are just joining us now and have not signed up yet, you can still register at namiwalks.org. I hope you will join us. If you're already signed up, what are you waiting for? It's time to warm up and get ready. Remember, practice makes possible. I'll see you all at the finish line.
Welcome, everyone. It's so good to have you joining us today. Our NAMI Walks Your Way event for 2021. This is always my favorite event of the year, although we are missing seeing everyone in person. My name is Chris Roop. I'm the Executive Director with NAMI Fresno, and joining me today is also our Board President, Dr. Alexandra Otto-Butang, and we are so grateful to have you joining us. This event is so meaningful for us, especially this year with all the changes through our pandemic. We know that mental health challenges are increasing in our communities, and our event is to raise awareness for the importance of mental health, recognizing when things change, and really to reduce stigma. So I'm happy to have Alex join me today. Alex, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thank you, Chris. So I am with California Health Collaborative. I work in perinatal wellness, so moms and babies. That's postpartum depression. And so what we do is we spread awareness both in Fresno, Madera, and Kings County. We offer education, care coordination, and counseling services.
Awesome, awesome. So tell us how important it is for moms to be aware of their mental health.
Yeah, so 1 in 5 moms will suffer from a perinatal mood and anxiety disorder, and that's 1 in 10 men, so 1 in 10 fathers. So as we know that if the mom is not well, then that impacts the entire family system, not only the baby either she's pregnant with or the baby that she's currently had, but the other children within the home, on top of the relationship between her and her partner.
And I really appreciate you mentioning the father's mental health as well.
Yes.
I think that's often overlooked, and it's so important that our dads know that they need to care for their mental health as well.
Most definitely. In Madera County, we're doing a big push on just looking at our systems to see if they're father-friendly. We've noticed that a lot more dads are stepping up and playing an active role with our families, and so we want to honor that and make a system that really promotes whole family wellness.
What would be one of the bigger challenges that a new mom would face in reaching out for mental health resources?
Yeah, it's stigma, right? And so we live in a society where moms are super women and they need to take care of the entire family. We look at pregnancy as a time of joy, which sometimes it can be, but sometimes it's not, right? And so just being open, being honest, and being transparent about how we feel.
Yeah, really important. I remember when I had my children, a little bit of mood change, but not much. But that's not all the same for everyone.
Most definitely. And so you might feel well with the first baby, but then on the second pregnancy, you might experience some anxiety or depression, right? And then the third pregnancy could be perfectly fine. So we never know how it's going to play out.
We want to ensure we have resources in our community and that moms are aware of them, and also what to look for.
Yes.
So that their families can support them as well.
Most definitely.
So you've been serving with NAMI Fresno for about 1.5 years now, I think it is, and we're so grateful to have your leadership.
Thank you.
Tell us why you decided to serve with NAMI at our leadership level.
Yeah, so as we all know, mental health, mental wellness is so important.
Yes.
Without being well, again, we can't learn academically. Our medical, our physical health isn't impacted. It's, just a part of a whole family or a whole health overall person. And so I feel like serving at NAMI gives us an opportunity to teach the community that your mental health is important and to decrease stigma, right?
Yes.
I think NAMI plays a unique role in our community to empower people. As a psychologist, my role is to provide clinical services, but with NAMI, again, it's just empowering the people. And I think you do a great job with that, Chris.
Thank you. I often say we fill in the gap.
You do.
The person that needs services and their families, and the providers that are extending the mental health resources from a treatment perspective for individuals. And so I'm truly grateful that we're here, that we exist, and are able to be a resource of support for families and individuals in our communities that need us. I thank you, because prior to us meeting in some of our community settings, I don't know that I would have realize the importance of maternal mental health, and having a program that's truly dedicated to our moms and dads. And that is something else that I learned in the maternal wellness work that you do, is not to forget the whole family. So I want to thank you so much for being here and joining me today, and being part of Team NAMI Fresno.
Thank you.
And so we're going to watch a short video now, and I'll be back in just a few minutes, everyone.
We've been walking together for quite a few years. Just about everybody, every family, in one way or another, their lives have been touched by some type of mental health issue.
So Mia and I came out today to do our virtual walk. What's great about the virtual walk is not only we're creating awareness, but we can do that anywhere, and it doesn't just have to be walk, it can be whatever you want it to be.
One of the most awesome parts about the virtual NAMI Walks Your Way event is being able to customize and tailor the event to your own social group and your own team, and then getting to come back to your computer and see what everybody's doing online and on social media.
For NAMI Walks Your Way, I am excited because I get to go wherever I want this time around.
Seeing the amount of support that this event brings with so many people coming together gives you that amazing hope that we can together as a society battle that stigma and make it acceptable for everyone to feel that it's okay to be diagnosed with mental illness and there is hope.
In the Black communities where I grew up, mental health is not a topic at all. So people seeing me out here, I feel that it will open up some doors for young African males and women.
Doing this through the soccer team is one of my favorite parts about supporting NAMI. The NAMI walks are always so much fun, and to speak with them about mental health, and you can see light bulbs going off in their heads and they're all like, how can I get involved with this? Like, why was I never taught this way?
The greatest part is just seeing tons of people with their t-shirts, family, friends. To me, it's like a class reunion. It's a great fundraiser because with the monies that come in, it promotes our educational programs that are free for everyone.
It's been a year, and that's why we decided to do this on her anniversary of her death, to live like Sierra and together come and do this NAMI Walk Your Way.
It just brings us all together to promote what NAMI is about. Raising awareness, stomping out stigma, and recognizing that recovery is possible.
Mental health for all means no one will get left behind.
Mental health for all.
All right, welcome back everyone. And again, I want to thank you so much for taking some time to join us today for our NAMI Walks Your Way event. Mental health challenges, again, continue to increase. And so there are many NAMI affiliates, over 30 of us across the country, that are uniting today for hope with our NAMI Walks virtual events. We can't wait to see you in person, though, next year. So stay tuned for more of those details as we get through the year. Our work in the NAMI office has been extremely busy. Our phones have been ringing more and more than they have in the past. We know our provider system is impacted by those who need mental health resources, support, treatment, whatever those next steps may be for them. Our schools are impacted and our justice system is impacted. And so I'm truly grateful for your continued generous support for NAMI Walks, because it allows us to be a resource in the community to really help people navigate what those next steps are. So NAMI's been able to do some work providing our classes through an advocacy project in partnership with our state affiliate, NAMI California. Also gathering your voices, your input on the things that our community needs or can improve upon, or ideas for innovative programs that we could bring in. And in addition to that, we've been able to support our school districts, both from an educational perspective, but also from the students' mental health perspective, and in establishing some NAMI on campus clubs throughout some of our school sites. Central High East is one of our first school sites that created a NAMI mental health club on their campus. They're wrapping up their third year with that program, and the students are truly empowered with raising awareness for the importance of mental health. They bring activities onto their campus. They connect and unite the students there. They also provide resources to the parent family community as well. And all those efforts and work that they're doing are really reducing stigma for our young people. And we know that education is important for mental health. early intervention is important when signs and symptoms start to present themselves so that one can start to navigate that path of recovery to feeling better. And so I'm truly grateful for the inspiration that our youth continue to demonstrate as leaders to make a difference in our community. We've also been able to be a big partner with our Cal Hope efforts, which are the FEMA response to the pandemic. We know people are experiencing emotional distress, mental health challenges, maybe forgotten about some of the importance of healthy habits. And so we've been truly grateful to be, again, doing what we already do. We know how to do that well, supporting our community. And we've been providing our support groups online. We are just starting to consider doing those in person again. We want to be there for our community. And so the funds that come through that program allow us to increase our presence so that when that phone rings in our office, we are there to be able to answer the phone. And I'm also happy that we are a partner with the Network of Care for the trauma and resiliency work that's being done here in the Fresno County area. And again, you heard me share with Dr. Otto Botang that we are an agency or a resource for communities that really fills in the gap. It's difficult when you're experiencing mental health challenges, knowing what those next steps are, and we want to make that road as easy and seamless as possible, and making sure that the system is adequately prepared to help people when they reach for that help. So truly, truly grateful. If I didn't take a few moments to say thank you to the team that is surrounding me right now, then I would really not do them justice. But a very special thank you to the Department of Behavioral Health and the communications team. They are providing this space that we're in right now, the technology and all the smooth transition that you see. If I were having to do this on my own, it would be quite clunky and we'd probably get disconnected at some point. So thank you to all of the folks here at the Fresno County Department of Behavioral Health. So I think we are now going to give a shout out to our Walk Stars. We have got some great people out there that are really, really doing amazing things with their teams and raising donations for NAMI Fresno. So our top teams, you see on your screen there, we have a team, and I'll talk a little bit more about this top team in just a few minutes. And yes, you do see my team on there. I'm quite proud of being on the screen and raising donations. But really what that means to me is that our community really supports the work that is so passionate for me to be able to have this seat in our community with NAMI Fresno. But our top fundraisers, I'm going to give a quick shout out to them. Yvette, but I believe it's Baisa Juante with Team Yaya. And then Mina Chang and myself, you see my name there again with the little Wonder Woman logo because everyone should know how much I love Wonder Woman. And then a big shout out to Carrie Craybill for helping us, and she's actually been helping my team raise funds. And then we have Matt Hyman, Ruben Nieves, Zach Hyman, and then Heinz Hospice is the Survivors of Suicide Loss program is helping to raise donations for NAMI to continue to support our work. So I'm truly, truly grateful for all of them. The support allows us to be here, to continue to be a resource for our community. So thank you for that. So now we are going to watch a short video. Earlier this month, we had an opportunity to be out at the Fresno Grizzlies baseball game for mental health awareness. Our players were wearing lime green, which is California's mental health awareness movement color. And I'm truly grateful when we see our athletes speaking up and talking about the importance of mental health. It was a big step for our city to recognize mental health in the community, and all those in attendance were able to hear messages, and the players put together a message and shared it that night, and we're going to share that with you now.
Grizzlies fans, it's Keegan James.
Hey guys, this is Dugan Darnell.
I'm Luke Morgan, an outfielder for the Fresno Grizzlies.
Hey Grizzly Nation, it's Will Etheridge here.
What's up? This is Drew Romo with the Fresno Grizzlies. Today I'll be talking about mental health. I think it's important to everybody. It's something that sometimes gets overlooked. And, for me, I like to treat everybody with respect and love because you never know what's going on in somebody's life. And so I think it's important to just kind of care for others and make sure everything's okay.
I believe it affects you on a daily basis. Being able to treat people the right way and in turn get treated the right way gives you the ability to be resilient, to be confident in yourself, and to love people the right way and just live a healthier, happier lifestyle.
Mental health to me is, how we think, feel, and act on a day-to-day basis.
Mental health is important to me, mainly because it's a big factor in baseball. Most of this game is mental. You can't think about your mistakes too much, otherwise you're going to get down in the dirt and you're not going to be performing the way you want to perform. And I practice it just to help me, not focus on the bads and all the downs in the game, but mainly focus on the ups.
I just believe people could be going through some things that nobody knows about, and it's always good to have a friend, a family member, a girlfriend, or somebody that you can call and talk to when you're down and in the dumps, even to talk to when things are going well. You never know what somebody's going through, and anything could help save a life.
Hello again, everyone. Hope that video was enjoyable. Again, when we see our athletes speaking up and reducing stigma, it's really special to my heart. My children were athletes in school, and I think it's really an inspiring message to our younger community to really take care of themselves, but to understand that mental health challenges they happen. They're more common than I think people really understand and realize. But the most important thing is that when you experience them, that you can reach out and get the support that you need. And now joining me is a dear friend, Jewel Hurtado, City Councilwoman with the City of Kingsburg. And I invited Jewel to join me here today in our live stream just because I've learned some new things about Jewel over the time that I've known her. And there's so many pieces to her story that are truly inspiring. And I'm hopeful that you can share some of those with our viewers and listeners today and continue that journey of inspiration, which you've done for me.
Thank you.
And I know you've shared some things with me, how you feel about me. And I tell you, it's mutual. It's absolutely mutual respect and admiration for your successes and where you are today. So I'm going to ask you to tell us how old you are.
I'm 22 years old.
22 years old.
Elected into office when I was 20, and I ran for the office when I was 19.
Yay! Yeah. And
pretty young.
And so tell us about that experience. What inspired you to make the decision at, I believe, such a young age to run for a public office, a public seat in your community?
Well, I felt that the incumbent before me did not truly represent my side of town. We split into districts, and so I felt a personal responsibility to be able to step up and run, and it wasn't my first time kind of getting into local government. I had been appointed by our friend to serve on the Community Services Commission, and so it just kind of kick-started there. Something as small as a skate park really landed me here. So.
As small as a skate park, but
it's a big thing, but it's a small thing, and if you look,
absolutely. And there's always something that drives your passion that connects you. I often share. I wouldn't be in the work that I'm in today if you'd have asked me about this 8 years ago, because I didn't have an understanding of the depth of it or the impact it would have in my own life.
Right.
And then once you find those moments, you connect. Yeah. And so since then, I know. It's been a little bit of a ride for you.
Yeah, sure.
What is, can you share with us a success that you're very proud of?
I would say that the story in itself, even if I didn't win, would have been a huge success, because a lot of young people or just people of color, women, queer people, they don't feel as if there is a seat at the table for them. And so that success for me was just sitting there. Every time I go, I've been there for 3 years, I think, this is my name. This is where I sit.
Yeah.
And people want me to be here for them. Other big successes would just be working alongside of my council and having a common goal of wanting to make our town better. People see me as somebody who wants to divide everything and who's coming in with an agenda for her own political career. I would love for them to tell me what my agenda is. I'm trying to finish my degree. Those are my successes that I carry with me every day, is that I am my true own independent self, and I can make those decisions for myself. And I feel like the community can see that for sure.
Yes, we definitely can.
I hope so.
So you are young. You are working on your education, completing that particular step.
Yes.
You are also a mom.
Yes, 3 years old.
3 years old.
3-year-old baby, yeah.
And woman of color, and you've noted identifying with the LGBTQI plus community.
Yes. Ooh,
Well,
look
yes.
at you. I don't even get that right.
It's truly, again, your story is very inspiring, and I believe can offer hope to so many. So with all those pieces, how do you maintain your mental health through that? And has it been challenged at some point?
Yes, yes, it has. And so I usually walk into interview spaces and I wear something colorful or fun, and then I try to uplift myself. And I thought you were going to start off with like, how are you doing today? And I'll be like, I'm doing great. But I'm not. I'm really not doing great today. I'm like so low today because I had a really hard week. I had a lot of challenges. I sat through 4 hours of public comment with people telling me that my lifestyle choice is a sin. And so all of those different boxes that are checked I do carry that weight on my shoulders, but I also have this understanding of there are young people and just people in general that are watching. And so for me to be able to be there for them, I have to take care of myself. Yes. And so I talk about this very openly. I'm in therapy. I have a very supportive family. And when the internet or Twitter or just the whole social media world isn't really going well for me, people are talking about me, I simply do not look, because it will drag you down and it really will hurt you. And so that stigma has got to end, being able to get the services that we need. And that's why I'm thankful to have people like you in my life. I'm really thankful.
Well, and Jewel, I want to say thank you for the vulnerability to open up and share what you just did. Yeah. That it is not the best day, but you know the importance of your own care and the professional components of it, but also the healthy habits and things that you need to do to be able to continue to be there for your community, but also to be there for your family,
right? Yes.
And to be there for yourself.
Yep.
So I want to thank you so much for joining me today and sharing with our viewers. This is a big reason why we continue to do the work that we do. We know there's an unserved population. Yep. We also know that the community is watching leaders.
Yes.
And it's so important that we see leaders that have similar things we experience, whether that's our color, whether it's our lifestyle choices, whether it is the places where we live. But when we also share the vulnerability of experiencing mental health challenges, we normalize it, yes. And the stigma does get reduced.
Yep.
Because we want our youth to have hope. We want our community members to have hope, and you've been able to do that. So thank you so much for joining me.
Of course.
All right.
Thank you.
We are now going to watch another video, I believe, and we will be right back.
You didn't get into this for Hollywood stardom. You're not here to become Time's Person of the Year. Because this isn't about glory, is it? No. You got into this because you had the guts to build something. Something meaningful. Something good. Your business isn't about the sign on the front door. It's about the other people you can feed with your dream. See, what the outside world doesn't understand is that behind every 5-star review is about 500 hours of blood, sweat, and tears. And And come hell or high water, slow days, snow days, rush hour rushes, even shutdowns, you're going to show up and unlock that door. The good news? We'll be right there with you every step of the way, without rigid contracts, without hours waiting on hold, and without unfair fees. Just great technology, local service, and a commitment to grow with you, not because of you. Spot on. Your business is our business.
All right. Enjoy that video. I said earlier that I was going to talk a little bit more about our teams and our top teams, and that's a video from the company of our top team, Team Spot On. And I reached out to them about their company and what they do. They are a corporate team, and their numbers have increased since this slide was prepared that you just saw. When I prepared that, they had raised $12,700. And just before coming in, I took a peek at our NAMI Walks webpage, and they were at $13,155, and they continue to raise money for their team. And I'm truly grateful for them. So they have a message that they'd like to share with everyone. And because of their support for us, I'm going to do that. Spot On was built to help small businesses compete and win. Small and medium-sized businesses are the heart and soul of our communities, and Spot On offers small business owners what they need most, someone in their corner. A leader in fully integrated restaurant management systems and small business technology, we offer end-to-end solutions which include marketing, website development, reservations, online ordering, digital loyalty, review management, and both retail and restaurant point-of-sale solutions. At Spot On, we put people above everything else. We're known for our innovative software and technology solutions, but we stand out because of the hardworking humans behind the tech. We can't take care of our clients without taking care of our employees first, and that's why we're committed to funding critical mental health services through NAMI. We're immensely proud to walk together virtually across the country today and move towards shattering the stigma surrounding mental health. Team Spot On, NAMI Fresno thanks you so much for your generous support, all of your team members, and taking steps to reduce stigma in our community and across the country. We know these efforts help people get connected to the resources and help sooner than later, allowing people to have a better quality of life. Other teams to be noted, Chris Roop's team, Team Wonder Woman's Warriors. I want to thank everyone in the community who took time to make a donation to my team. It's truly meaningful for me. I always say I'm so grateful to be in the seat that I'm in. In third place, Team Walk for Yaya Heart and Soul. My heart goes out to this family for using their story to support our organization in hopes that others don't experience the challenges that their family has experienced, and really improve the quality of life for those who continue to need mental health resources. So I want to thank all of our teams for their continued support. And I'd like to move in now and say a special thank you to our sponsors. We've seen our national sponsors out in a slide that we've played a couple of times now. Alkermes, Humana, Healthy Horizons, and Takeda Lundbeck are our national sponsors for NAMI Walks. They have been for many years, and we're truly grateful for them. I'm going to take a few minutes just to thank our local sponsors now. At our silver level, our longtime supporter, American Ambulance, and also at our silver level is Exodus Recovery. We're truly grateful for their support and partnership. Our start and finish line sponsor is Kaiser Permanente. We thank them deeply to allow us to continue doing the work that we do. Bronze level supporters, the Fresno County Department of Behavioral Health, Charles McMurray Company, and Valley Children's Hospital. At our kilometer level is Quail Lake Community Church. And at our supporter level, we thank our supporter, Central Star Behavioral Health. We couldn't do the work that we do if we didn't have your generosity and continued partnerships in the community. So NAMI Fresno thanks you for that support. So while you're out there today, if you've not done it already, we'd love for you to share with us and tell us what it is that you're doing to raise awareness for mental health. I went on a walk this morning and got in 2 miles before we started doing the work out here with our drive-through resource event this morning. And then this part of our day, I'll continue to do some more things, but please tag us in your social media posts. Send us pictures so that we can recognize you. It's only as creative as your imagination lets you be to raise awareness. So thank you again all for taking time to listen to us today, to watching our information. We appreciate your support. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Thank you.